Hi guys, I hope you are having an amazing day. I hope you had an amazing week. I had a much better week this week than I did last week. I know my last video, excuse me. I know my last video, I was like super stressed, super anxious, but I'm happy because this week was really good. So, I've been thinking all week, I'm like, I want to make a YouTube video. What should I film about? And it's really hard for me to film if I just like don't feel that drive to like really turn on a camera and start talking about something. Because it's a lot harder. Like when you're having conversation with someone, like that's completely different. Like you have like something to kind of like bounce off of. But when it's just like you and a camera, it's really not that easy to sit here and talk unless I'm just like really, I got the fire in me about that topic. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I haven't posted anything for a few days. And I want to try and stay as consistent as I can, but I don't want to sit here and be fake and talk about things that like I really don't feel. You know what I mean? Not that I don't feel, but like that I'm just like kind of, not doing my best because I'm not that interested at that moment or whatever. But today I wanted to film a video talking about forgiveness. I don't think I truly know how to forgive. I really don't. And, I am part of this journey of me trying to like heal and all that stuff. And I would love to come on here and say, I've forgiven this person for everything they've done. And I've forgiven myself for all the mistakes I've made. But I haven't. And I think it's okay to say that you don't know how to forgive because it's hard. And we live in a very unforgiving world. And sorry, I just totally got sidetracked because I was trying to think about how I want to word this. But have you guys ever seen like an episode of Oprah or a news segment or a TED Talk where someone is speaking about a loved one that they've lost as a victim to like a homicide? And this person will be talking and they say, we forgive, the killer, or, we forgive this person who took our daughter, our parent, our sibling away from us. And anytime I would see something like that, I would just really second guess it. I'm like, do they actually forgive someone who in cold blood murdered their loved one? Like, do they really? I think I've always thought about it like fake it till you make it. Like these people are probably just saying that they do. And then, eventually as time goes on, if you fake it enough, you will forgive them. But I just know that personally for me, there have been so many times throughout my life that I have said the words, I forgive you, because I thought it was expected. And I've said those words with no meaning. They hold no weight because I just thought for that conversation, for that moment, the words I will or I forgive you were expected. And I think for a long time, I really did believe that I forgave people in my life and I forgave myself. But truly, if I'm being honest, deep, deep down, I don't think I have, and I don't think that I know how. When I was in active drug addiction, I was a horrible person. And that's just the raw reality of active addiction. I would lie to my family as I'm looking straight into their eyes. I mean, my grandmother, look my grandmother straight in her eyes and lie. My dad, my stepmom. I would steal things. And I gave up a lot of responsibilities that I was supposed to take care of. I was just very deceitful, and I just wasn't a good person. And I remember when I had went to rehab, and we were having this group therapy session with this amazing counselor. She was so great. And I remember we were talking about, she said, you know, when you guys leave this facility in 30 days, you guys are going to have to fight to not be an addict without the substance. Meaning that the substance, the drug, is only one part of being an addict. When you take that drug away, you're still left with this person who is untruthful and not trustworthy. And that was a lot. That was really hard. I remember when I got out of inpatient rehab, I would just lie because that's what I was so used to doing. I didn't really know how to be honest with the people around me. It was just really, really hard. And in that, you know, in that time of my life, I did all these things that I am not proud of, and that I truly don't think I forgive myself for. You know, I have my son, and when it comes to my son, I am so lenient. I am a pushover. I do not put my foot down. He just really can get one over on me. I mean, you could ask my whole family. I am just, when it comes to him, I'm a pushover. Which isn't good, because I need, as a parent, it is my job to teach my son that there are consequences for your actions, and that, you know, you do have certain responsibilities and, you know, commitments that you have to abide by and all these things, right? But because I don't forgive myself for a lot of the things that happened when I was in active addiction, I try to make up for it by letting my son get away with certain things, right? So that's one way that I kind of started to think about, do I really forgive myself? And I don't. And another way, this was something else I wanted to talk about. I was having a phone conversation with a family member, someone that I hold a lot of resentment towards, who probably thinks I forgive them. Maybe I've said that too. To be honest, I don't even know if I've said it. And if I have said it, again, those words held no weight. Those words held no meaning, because I truly didn't mean it. And when I was talking to this person, they had said something and it made me angry, because it's hard to explain it without actually explaining what it is and what the conversation was. But it was just so passive of something really hard that I went through in my life. And in that moment, I was so angry, and I got off the phone and I was just like, wow, that person is just really not a good person. And I'm mad, and I'm feeling all the feelings of everything that I went through with this person and how angry it's made me. And then again, I'm just like, wow, I just don't know how to forgive. And I wish, you know, I could end this video with like, these are the ways that I'm gonna try and all that, but that's not what this is. This is just really me coming on here saying that I don't know how to forgive. I'm going to work on it, but I think it's okay to acknowledge the fact that you just might not know how. And that you may be saying, you know, just like me, saying the words, I forgive you, but you truly don't. And I don't want to live in that guilt and that shame and that resentment. I don't want to live in that. You know, I've changed my lifestyle. I'm not the addict that I once was. And I deserve forgiveness. I really do think I deserve to forgive myself. But now when the person I just mentioned before, I don't know if they deserve my forgiveness. I really think that's a journey that I really need to embark on, because there's just a lot. And there's a couple people in my life who have done things and I'm like, I don't know. I just know that it does weigh me down and it does stress me. And yeah, I don't know. I really wish, you know, like I said, this video had some helpful tips, but I really just wanted to come on here and share this. It's getting dark outside, so I want to end it soon because there's not good lighting, but I don't know. This was just kind of on my mind today and on my heart, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys are having an amazing week and you have an amazing weekend. And yes, all right, I will see you guys next time.